Welcome to the An English Coffee Office. Today is Wednesday, January 14, and like every morning, David and Alex are at the coffee machine.
Morning, Alex. You look like you need this caffeine hit as much as I do.
Good morning, David. You have no idea. My inbox is already a disaster zone.
Tell me about it. I've been on call since 8 a.m.
It's that time of the quarter. Everything is urgent all of a sudden.
Exactly. Speaking of urgent, did you see the tech section in the NYT this morning?
I skimmed the headlines. Are you talking about the HoloDesk launch?
You bet I am. The article said they are finally rolling out the commercial version in Q2.
It's fascinating technology. Using projected light fields to replace physical monitors is a bold move.
It's not just bold. It's a total game changer for sales guys like me.
How so? You just want to look cool in front of clients.
Well, looking cool is 50% of the job. But seriously, the report mentioned a 60% reduction in eye strain.
That is a significant statistic. My eyes are definitely feeling the burn from these dual monitors.
Right? And they are pricing it competitively. It's supposed to be cheaper than a high-end 4K setup.
I wonder about the privacy aspect, though. If it's a projection, can everyone see your data?
The article said it has a 30-degree viewing angle, so unless someone is sitting on your lap, you're safe.
That is a relief. I can't have people reading my project timelines over my shoulder.
Imagine the desk space we'd get back. No more clunky plastic stands.
True. It would align perfectly with the minimalist aesthetic management is pushing.
I'm going to put in a request for 1 or maybe 2.
Good luck with that. You know how tight the hardware budget is this year?
Hey, if it boosts productivity by even 10%, it pays for itself.
That is the project manager in you talking. Or the salesman spinning a pitch.
Always be closing, Alex. Always be closing.
Speaking of closing deals and budgets, did you catch the piece in the WSJ about the Atlantic Digital Bridge?
The banking thing? I saw the headline but didn't read the details.
It is huge. The US and EU finally signed the treaty yesterday.
That's the one standardizing cross-border digital payments, right?
Exactly. They are claiming it will cut transaction fees by 80% starting in mid-2026.
80%? That is massive for our European accounts.
It really is. We lose so much on currency conversion and wire fees right now.
I have a client in Berlin who complains about those fees on every single invoice.
Well, now you can tell him relief is coming. It streamlines the compliance protocols too.
Thank goodness. The paperwork for international transfers is a nightmare.
It's going to force the big banks to pivot. Their fee revenue is going to plummet.
I won't shed a tear for them. It's about time the little guy got a break.
It's interesting from a macro perspective. It creates a unified digital liquidity pool.
There you go with the fancy MBA words. Liquidity pool.
It just means money moves faster, David. Which means you get your commission faster.
Now you are speaking my language. Faster commissions are always good news.
I thought you'd like that. It might actually stimulate more trade volume too.
Definitely. If it's cheaper to buy from us, they will buy more. Simple math.
It's rarely that simple. But I admire your optimism.
Optimism is what sells. Alex, you should try it sometime.
I'm a realist. It saves us from over-promising and under-delivering.
Fair point. But hey, speaking of changes to the office environment, did you see the USA Today story?
The one about the Green Skyscraper Act? I read that on the train.
Yeah. 15 major cities are passing it. Tax breaks for farming in offices.
It is a clever solution to the vacancy problem. So many floors are still empty post-2024.
They are talking about converting vacant floors into hydroponic community farms.
It makes sense. It reduces the urban heat island effect and provides local produce.
Can you imagine? We could go to the 10th floor and pick a salad for lunch.
It would certainly beat the vending machine sandwiches we have now.
The article said it could cut building cooling costs by 25% too.
Plants are great insulators. Plus, the air quality improvement would be noticeable.
I'd love to volunteer for that. Get away from the screen for an hour.
You just want an excuse to stop making cold calls?
Maybe. But growing tomatoes sounds more relaxing than arguing with procurement.
It does require structural reinforcement, though. Water and soil are heavy.
The article mentioned that. They are using lightweight aeroponics mostly.
That technology has come a long way. It uses 95% less water than traditional farming.
See, it's efficient. You love efficiency.
I do, and I like the idea of a vertical farm-to-table office culture.
It's wild how fast things are changing. Holograms, instant payments, office farms.
It keeps things interesting. Stagnation is the enemy of progress.
Deep thoughts for a Wednesday morning.
The coffee is kicking in. My brain is waking up.
Mine too. I'm actually excited to tackle that client list now.
Don't get too excited. You still have that compliance training to finish.
Ah, you had to remind me. That is the opposite of exciting.
Just get it done. Then you can dream about your holographic desk.
Deal. Maybe I'll expense a hydroponic basil plant as a wellness initiative.
Let me know how that goes with HR. I want to see their faces.
I can sell anything, Alex. Even basil.
We shall see. Anyway, my cup is empty and duty calls.
Same here. Let's go crush it.
See you at lunch, David.
Time to get to work. Don't forget to subscribe and practice your English every day. You'll see how it just keeps getting better and better. See you tomorrow. Hope you have a fantastic day.